Okay, hi everyone, I'm Melanie. In this video, I would like to deliver my explanation for Principle of Tourism Final Project. The first one, what is tourism? Tourism is the activities of people traveling to and staying in places outside their usual environment for leisure, business, or other purposes for not more than one consecutive year. Tourism is a dynamic and competitive industry that requires the ability to adapt constantly to customers' changing needs and desires, as the customer satisfaction, safety, and enjoyment are particularly the focus of tourism businesses. Okay, the second one, why do I think people change in the postmodern era? In postmodern era, we don't need to stay at hotels, we can stay in Airbnb, and nobody even knew what that was a few years ago. It doesn't even exist. We don't visit travel agent very much anymore. Instead, we book dynamic packages. We use internet, and then we use apps, and we have a much stronger focus on sustainability, on making travel safe, secure, and it has a long-term plan. We don't want to destroy the environment, we want to preserve it for future generations, and there are lots of things that can impact tourism, like natural disasters, political unrest, problems with the economy, and pandemics. But tourism will always continue to grow, but what we need to do is just make sure it grows the right way. The third one is how does the tourism organization in Indonesia? There are 8 tourism organization in Indonesia. The first one is Kementerian Pariwisata dan Ekonomi Kreatif or Kemenparekraf, and then Dinas Pariwisata Daerah or Disparda. The third one is Perhimpunan Hotel dan Restoran Indonesia. The fourth one is Association of Indonesian Tour and Travel Agency or ASITA, and then the fifth one is Himpunan Pramuwisata Indonesia or HPI, and then Perhimpunan Usaha Taman Rekreasi Indonesia, Gabungan Pengusaha Wisata Bahari dan Tirta, and the last one is Hotel Human Resources Manager Association or HHRMA. Basically, every country that builds and develops tourism requires an organization or forum that can function to foster tourism both nationally, regionally, and internationally in the form of governmental, semi-governmental, and non-governmental organization. In the formation of a tourism organization, a policy or an underlying rule is needed so that it can be recognized nationally and can carry out cooperative activities both nationally and internationally. The tourism organization is a forum that functions to facilitate tourism business activities such as information, cooperation between so on, as well as being a place for sharing among the tourism world. Okay, for number 4, I would like to pick Malang as a place that I want to analyze. For 4A, the first one is attraction, the second one is accommodation, the third one is accessibility, and the last one is amenities. There are 4 examples that I want to give to you about the attraction in Malang. The first one is Sempu Island, and then the second one is Gatra Beach, and the third one is Balekambang Beach, and then the last one is Jodipan Village. And then what about the accommodation? We can reach or we can approach to Malang by airplane, and then by train, and by bus, or you can use your private accommodation. And also for your information that all land taxis, Gojek or Grab services are operating in Malang. And then I would like to give just 2 popular hotels in Malang. The first one is Grand Mercure, and the second one is the Shalimar Boutique Hotel. And what about the popular souvenir shop as the amenities of Malang? The most famous and the most popular one that people always looking for when they are going to Malang. The first one is Piacap Mangkok, and then the second one is Malang Strudel. The last material that I want to explain in this presentation that I want to deliver is component of tourism. There are 6 components of tourism. Let's go to the first one. The first component of tourism is tourist sports. There are 4 sub-genres of component of tourism. The first one is international organization, and then national tourist boards, regional tourist boards, and the last one is tourist information centers. The second component is transport services. There are 4 things: travel by air, travel by road, travel by train, and then travel by water. The third component is accommodation services. The first one is hotel chains, and then hostels and budget accommodation, and then holiday parks and campsites, and then homestays and accommodation innovation. The fourth one of component in tourism is conference and events. Example of major conference and events around the world, like World Travel Market, ITB, Football World Cup, Glastonbury, San Fermin, Holy Festival, Day of the Dead. Number 5, the component of tourism is attraction. There are two kind of attraction. The first one is natural attraction, and the second one is built attraction. The last component that I want to explain is tourism services. The first one is tour operators, the second one is travel agents, and the last one is ancillary services. I think that's all that I want to deliver, that I want to explain. Thank you very much.